You ain't got it. You can be on aggressive. That ain't no biggie. I like that. That ain't no biggie. I like that. Let's see, share, what's up? We go here. Oh, shit. I love putting my shit up.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. Following the penalty, here's Gordon. He's going to get a
I'm going to take you out there today.
Before being brought down.
Oh, yeah.
Right at a yard.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Go.
They run it here with Gordon.
Come on, get around that corner. Get around that corner. Get around that corner.
A yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon.
I told you. Here it comes.
He's taken down.
It's coming now. Yeah, it's coming.
8 yards will
it's
keep
coming.
This drive rolling.
I told you it's coming.
Maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, a new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
On 1st down, Lions.
Boom! Oh, come on, man. Oh, my fucking God.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points.
Lord have mercy.
So when they're that high,
Lord have mercy.
You got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Rush in. Fofo to Mike. Mike Fofo. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Yep. Mike.
On 2nd down now, it's Gordon. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Let's go. Protein spill.
Here's the first carry for Austin
Eckler.
He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Check, check. I know he ain't got it.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Mike Bobo. Shoot.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And this is caught. He's
Get off
got
me.
it. Touchdown,
Get off me.
LA. A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's upended after a gain of 2 back to the 27.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check. 49 the mic. Watch 49.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Woo, give me that.
Fires one that's intercepted.
Give me that.
Casey Hayward.
Give me
and
that.
They take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
Got it. 44, Mike, 44. Watch the run. Yeah. Go.
Now Gordon on 1st down. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Oh, it's coming.
Since Charles are going to put a big emphasis
It's coming.
this afternoon on the
I
run.
told you.
And why not?
Daddy was going to do something about that.
Working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
It's going to get rough in here
Well
today.
over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down
I'll take
to the 28.
3. I damn
They
sure
tried a quick
will.
hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I'm here all day. Okay. Switch. Kill. 66. Bullet. Half. 2-6.
Now they'll throw with Taylor. Complete to Dorsett.
I'll take
Only
that.
3 yards on the catch.
I'll take that.
It's 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
$34.
90 Wolf. Target. Jim. Pilot, 64. Weak. Ready.
Dorsett making the catch.
Damn.
The completion there winds
That's
up
okay.
a wash.
I'll
and
take
it'll bring
10.
up 4th down.
I'll take 10.
They
I'll
dialed up
take
the
10.
blitz on 3rd down, and
I'll
you
take
worry
10.
as a defense, that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
That's okay.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think.
Give me that one, too.
Intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off right around the 43. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Back to work.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Check 13. Check 13. Watch twist. Recon, 132 fighter.
Throwing on first down. Lions. And he knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
I'm going to make you pay for it.
After one,
I'm going to make you pay for it.
On EA Sports.
What you going to do? What you going to do?
On first down, Gordon.
Where you going?
Get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5.
Oh, it's coming.
4.
You can hang that thought up. It's coming.
Up with a 2nd and 3.
It's coming.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a
Yeah.
nice solid game.
You wanted to run daddy shit last time. I'm going to put this shit on you. I ain't going to give you no break. I'm toting all game. I'm going to make you change.
First, here's 2nd and 3. They'll try the right side this time. Here with Gordon. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Melvin Gordon with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on out with it. You know you want to. Go ahead. Come on out with it.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script.
You ain't going to be able to run that too much.
And typically,
that's all I need to see. If you're going to try to do touch passes,
down 2 touchdowns
I'm winning.
Probably not very deep into their script. I think they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Silver. 15.
Now Williams. And he'll be
come on.
Here, and a late flag as well.
That'd be
I think this one's going to be a face mask. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now a give, right side. It's Grant, and he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
That's it.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. On 2nd down, it's Grant. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
That's all I need to see.
13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Williams.
Yeah.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it
kind of lock it up.
9.
One thing to keep in mind, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground.
Don't do it.
3 yards on the catch.
Don't do it.
It's 3rd down. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
43. Hey, dribble it. Exit. 49's the mic. Watch 49. Hey, get the weight room. Yellow. 49, guys. Mike.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Ooh.
He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. In there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
He was about to get picked off. That's what's about to happen.
And this is right down the middle as he.
That's what's about to happen. I was hoping he was going to go to Hartman because I had his ass on lock.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like
no, man, they got to fix it.
And now you just expect them to make
it's the same game it was when we played the first time.
I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now.
Come on, man. How's it being broke?
Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
It's like it's the same thing for everybody, though. So you can't say it's working. No, because everybody got the same. No, I understand. I know. I got Kyler Murray in a league, and he wind up from his kneecap all the way up.
About to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
On second down now, it's Gordon, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Oh, we're going to
4
tote.
yards the
We're
pick
going
up,
to tote.
first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And the Chargers first down.
44 to Mike. 44. Watch the safety creep. Fofo to Mike. Mike's Fofo. You. Go.
Ah. I'll take that,
that'll back 'em
Terrell.
up 5.
I'll take that.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon.
Oh, I'm going to run it.
It's a 5-yard pickup, so essentially they get the penalty yardage back, and it's back to 2nd and 10. Well, earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to defend him. I think you used the term bottle him up at different levels. They've struggled to do that.
They certainly have, because when you see them approach, in order to bottle them up at different levels, that front line's got to take care of business. Otherwise, he starts to sift through.
Check 43.
On second down, it's Gordon. He's got a first down and inside midfield. And finally, down at the 36-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
A 28-yard gain. First down.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Let's see what you got.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Fofo's in the up, go. Mike Fofo. I got it. 36.
Running on first down, Eckler. Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On second down now, it's Gordon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction.
Here we go. 44. Mike. 44. Got one.
On third down, Taylor.
God damn.
He goes down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their
Damn, my head is set up.
as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive? In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
don't know.
Uchenna picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
I do not know.
He got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
That hurt.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
There we go.
Yellow. 49. Down to lose one.
Here's Grant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Come on. Run it one more time.
And it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Run it one more time for me.
There. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning
I know. I want you to. I want that.
His backside
Watch
deep
this.
into the secondary.
Yepper.
Crunch time, defense.
Gets it to Hardman. A jet sweep. And that one covered beautifully.
Come on.
Their
Come on.
stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Come on. Come on. Come on with my play. Watch what I do for it. Watch how quick I bottle it up. Come on. You want to do it. Oh, shit. You want to use it again. Yeah. Oh, man, come on, dude. You ain't, y'all kill me with just. Yeah, it just came into the league. It just came into the playbook. Wow. Okay. All right.
From midfield,
Boom.
here's Mahomes.
That ain't. I ain't got to be serious about that. Come on. Come on. Oh, they fired. Oh, they blowing that shit up. Come on.
They keep putting themselves in long situations. Oh
yeah, bro. Oh yeah, bro. It's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get crazy.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
15. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Exit. Joker. Color. Motion.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. He's going to find Hill here.
Oh, come on.
I think he's going to go. They're not going to
Wow.
go.
He run through a fucking play with a man that's got unfakeable.
Touchdown now on the season.
Wow.
As his guys are back within a single score.
He got unfakeable, and he go through that.
Than a well-executed post.
Wow.
It's
Okay.
a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
When I know where he going.
The catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Wow.
Harrison
Yeah.
Butker
That's the only player you got. So I ain't never worried about nobody but him. Shit. Shit. Oh, no, I ain't worried about him.
It's now 14-10.
Now it's back to work. Shit. Let's grind up some more. Let's grind up some more.
Touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away.
Let's grind up some more.
That'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, it ain't going to be him.
The Charger drive about to get going. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Oh,
yeah, they get
shit.
it down, but not before he takes it.
Told you, we about to grind up.
18 big yards.
We about to grind up.
Charger first.
We about to grind up.
Carry, he's now over 8,000 career rushing yards.
All right, big applause. Lots of clapping for this one, right? Think about it this way. Along the way, he has passed Hall of Famer Terrell Davis, and now he's starting to approach another Hall of Famer in Larry Zonka.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. Gordon loses the football.
There you go, Tyree. There you go.
That ball gets knocked free.
There you go.
The teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Throwing on second and long. Taylor, he's going to air it out for Dorsett.
Ah, come on, Dorsett.
Incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
What the fuck was you doing?
And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
Come on, QB, come on. Shoot! Go! Go! Bandit!
Look at me, zipper!
This
And with the play
motherfucker.
clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Third and long, it's Taylor. No escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. He is proving his worth defensively, getting the sack here. That comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
They have, by the way, gone to the third quarter now at Ford Field in Detroit. And scoring yet again, the Colts extend that lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL.
He don't want it. Mike's 49. Mike's 49. I'm coming after you. 49's the Mike. Hey, Riblet. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
They'll run on first down. Grant. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go, baby. Turn over. Get that ball. Let's go, baby. Get that ball.
Nifty move. And
You know what I'm saying?
around the
He never
32
supposed to get
line,
past
4
him.
yards on the pickup.
Never supposed to get
Not
past
your
him.
conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
He's crossing. He's checking crap. Mike's 49. Mike's 40. Yellow. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Hey, 43, 15.
Now Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
Damn.
You can
Nobody
tell they're
getting
open
this
for a
shit.
flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them
Let's go back to Tote.
Forces 4th down.
Let's go back
Good
to Tote
kick there to
Central.
polish off the drive
Nothing
with
else.
3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Let's go.
The Chargers take over first down
Let's go. Let's go.
25-yard line.
I'm letting you know what I'm doing.
The Charger drive about to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now,
I'm going to let you know what I'm doing.
this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense.
Yeah, everybody
They
know.
have to do it without letting panic creep in.
Everybody
and
know.
affect their play.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And
Hate
he'll
when
be
they do
taken
that.
down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he's going to have the first down yardage
That's it.
to the 35.
That's it.
He needed a yard. That's what he got. And it's
Yeah,
going to
that's
earn him
it.
a new set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
44. Let's go. 44 is Mike. 44 is Mike. Check. I don't think you got it, sir. Out. Hop up. Arm it. Zip it.
Here's Taylor. Gets it to Gordon. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a toss play to Eckler.
Oh,
Good pressure defensively
Somebody
to stop
hold?
him for a loss of a couple.
damn,
And
Russell.
there's also a flag to go with it. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Ready? Hey, hold on. Go. You better bring it. Go. 44 is Mike. Check. He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Hey.
On 3rd down, Gordon. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 3rd and medium,
that
they
hurt.
opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down.
A gain of 7. And the Chargers first down.
We're back now in KC.
Fourth quarter.
This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play.
Blue there. Check 37. Watch twist. Watch the twist. Check three. 44, Mike, 44. Yeah. There we go.
They'll try and grind some clock with Gordon. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Well, I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. On second down, it's Gordon.
Gotta get there.
1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
The Chargers on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5.
Now! Mike Bobo. All day, dog.
From the gun, Lions.
Oh, come on. I wasn't even throwing it to him.
It's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down. Throw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Taylor now 4 of 5 since coming on. It's 1st and 10.
They're lagging.
Bobo's the Mike. Mike's Bobo. Here we go. 49. Check 49. Bobo.
Back to the ground now with Gordon. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And
That's
for
okay.
one of the few
That's okay.
times here today,
That's
this
okay.
one's not going to go anywhere.
That's okay.
No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. The Chargers on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 11.
44 to Mike. Check.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor.
God damn.
To escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it, he was on his back.
All
So
right.
that just brings us right back to what you said in the
All
beginning.
right.
A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
I never seen that one yet.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the
Yeah,
sideline.
let's go on over there.
And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Mike, watch 57.
Yellow.
50 seconds.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill.
That's okay. We good.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
That's okay. We good. We are good.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
That's okay. We are good. Let's get the talk going.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
A 1st down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ricky.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gordon takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Check.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Take that.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get that
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Hey.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Check. Crunch.
5.
They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
There we go.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, shoot, squeeze.
On 1st and 10, Lions. He's going to let it fly.
Come on, fucking Lions.
Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Check hot. Hey, check 24.
On 2nd down now, it's Gordon. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. They'll keep it on the ground. Gordon. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. On 1st down, it's Gordon. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Ready. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey,
44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. Check. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Whip. Watch the whip.
Hey, Delta.
44 to Mike.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Hey, box truck. Rock it. Go.
Back to throw.
God damn! Why is he fucking in the game?
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. As
always do this bullshit.
Ticks to go in the football game. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Check.
They're going on 4th down. It's
Look at this shit. Ain't nobody even block.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Frank Clark, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Watch the run.
Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one.
Partner, they took a knee to finish this one off. To me, that's the only thing they lost in the 4th quarter. How about that comeback?
Yeah, trailed coming into the last frame. Got it done, taking the knee. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a 2nd half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Kansas City, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for our visitors, they go down to defeat for just the 2nd time in 11 games so far. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.